So I am Mitchell, I play guitar.
So my name is Emre, I play drums.
I'm Lot, I'm the vocalist.
I'm Kat and I play bass.
It was really fun. We're good, yeah, it was great. Everyone was really enthusiastic. It was such a nice crowd.
I think there was, after one song, maybe no backups. Like the crowd was really enthusiastic. I was like, wow. It was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it always works really well if you're playing a song and then it's silent for a few seconds in the middle of the song, and everyone's like, and then you start going again, so everyone's like, yeah, that's really cool. It works really well.
I didn't expect, I'm not sure, a carnival. I'm not sure what the English word is. And kermis. But I was like, okay, I want to go into the botsauto's. I'm not sure what that is in English. Bumper cars. And I still haven't been into it, so I'm gonna go afterwards.
The night is young, you know.
No, it's really cute. It seems like it's the end of summer party for the village. It feels really warm and homey. It's nice.
Yeah, I got here by train and I walked here. I was like, is this the place? Is this real? And then it was like this tent and stuff, and when I got in I was like, wow, this looks really, really cool. Yeah, I didn't expect it, but yeah.
I think the audience really stood out to me today. Like, we're very lucky in the sense that I think pretty generally we get audiences that are quite enthusiastic, but today was really, I think, a notch above what we usually see. Right? That was terrific. It's just really nice to look out into all those faces and just see all that excitement. And when we stop playing, there's just all this noise that's coming from them.
And it's our first show in Belgium.
So that's great.
So yeah, it's a good start,
Yeah,
right?
thanks.
Yeah.
There's kind of two ways we do it, I feel like. It's either Mitchell has something he's been toying with at home, like there's a guitar riff and he brings it to us, and then we work on it there, or it's really something that just pops up organically in the room. And the funny thing is, depending on which category it is, that really tells us how fast often the song will get done. Oftentimes, if there's an idea that already exists and is brought into a room, it will take us very long to finish it. And if it kind of happens organically, it's just like this. In 2 or 3 rehearsals, we have something.
We all have our own style, and it's like we really have to be creative to match it, to make it work, and that's part of the puzzle and the fun of writing songs. It can be frustrating sometimes, and there are a couple of songs when someone said, when I said, I don't want to play this, it's not good enough, and then we just push through, and now we play those songs live, and we're really happy with it. So sometimes it's a difficult process, but it's also that makes it even more worthwhile when you have a song you're really happy about.
I think it's very rewarding. I think it's definitely true that we've really put a lot of effort into growing towards each other in that process.
Yeah.
And that's been a very cool thing to be part of.
Well, actually, would you like me back double time for just 1 minute? Not a title. I am right.
So, well, actually, it's kind of it's a bit sarcastic and it's a bit of a joke on the things mostly men tell us when we get off stage. I think maybe 60% of those lyrics are things that a guy has said to me when we finished our first show ever. And I was stood outside and I was still processing what happened. I was like, "Whoa! I played my first show ever with my first band ever. This was awesome." And then this guy came up to me and was like, "Yeah, cool show. I know I'm not really supposed to say this, but I'll do it anyway." And then he started listing all these things of the things that we should do differently, like you need a second guitarist. Your rhythms are sort of weird. I can't hear the things you're saying. Blah 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 blah. You know, and this is a recurring thing. And it really stood out to me because I remember from talking to other friends of mine that are also in bands, they experience the same things. It was like, it's just so weird that this keeps happening and people have no self-awareness of what they're doing. Like, it's meant very well and it's meant as a very friendly thing, which is nice, I think, but also don't do it. Maybe just say, "Oh, this was a cool show, thanks," you know? And because this was something that was happening so often, I was like, okay, now I need to write a song about it because it's just, maybe it will help. It kind of doesn't, because people will still come up to you and like, "Hey, maybe you should try this, or maybe you should do that," but at least it's kind of funny to us now. And it feels really nice to be able to play it, because it's like, hey, don't do it, you know?
So if you see a band and you think, "Oh, I have a great bit of advice to give them after the show," Library Card says, no, don't do it.
Tomorrow we're playing Misty Fields. We're very excited. It's supposed to be a really nice festival. A few weeks ago we went back to the studio to record some new singles, and we've also been working hard on the first album. So lots of things coming, yeah.
We really love this festival.
Yeah.
So
Such a nice
yeah,
festival.
thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much
Thank
for
you so
having
much
us.
for having
Great.
us.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup pour votre attendance. Et bisous. Bisous, bisous, bisous.